I didn't get a chance to have you break down Cotto Canelo.
I thought it was a good fight. For some reason, I just thought I thought it was a lot closer than what it was. I don't think Cotto won the fight, but I definitely don't think it was. What they had it? One just had it 119, 109.
9-3, 10-2.
I didn't have it that
Most people
far
had it
apart.
8-4,
I had it
7-5.
about 7-5, 8-4. But what I was surprised with, what I was most surprised by, is that you couldn't really hear Cotto's punches. He didn't feel like he had nothing on his punches.
Like they were flat shots. That's what people say. He was overtrained.
I don't know. I don't want to say that. You know what I mean? Because Freddie Roach had 2-3 fights with him already. He didn't overtrain him. They didn't say he was overtrained for those fights.
Martinez and Gil, his punches look sharp, but he wasn't overtrained for that. He wasn't overtrained
for those fights. So you can't. Freddie Roach has a ton of experience. He's a Hall of Famer. He's a 50-time Coach of the Year. I'm pretty sure he's smart enough not to overtrain a fighter in that big of a fight. But you got to take your head off to Canelo, man. He put on a good performance. He showed he landed the more cleaner, effective punches. If you ask me, he hurt Cotto. I'd rather have been Canelo in that fight than Cotto. So I think Canelo did win the fight, just not by 10-2 or 9-3.
Now, in boxing, it's hard. We always have the problem with the scorecards. Cotto threw more shots, but like you said, they weren't snapping Canelo's head back. They weren't even backing Canelo up, who was the bigger man. But Canelo threw less shots. But when he hit Cotto backed up. Cotto showed that he was hurt. How do you score a fight? I mean, do you give it to the guy who's landing the cleaner shots, or the guy who's landing more shots? Like Floyd lands more shots.
You know what? I think it depends on the judge's preference. I really do. Some judges like fighters that come forward. Some judges like counter punches. Some judges like, boxers. I just think it depends on the judge's preference, and I think it depends on who's actually winning, who's throwing the cleaner, more effective shots. And I think just because Cotto was throwing more shots, I think Canelo was throwing the more effective shots. You see, Canelo didn't have a look on his face after the fight. Cotto was all, looked a little puffy. He was red around the eyes. So,
No other sight in the game could see the boxing voice.